Interested in buying a new knife or EDC gear? Click the first link in the description down below. Thanks! What is going on YouTube? But Great Blades here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Boker Kansei Nori. This one is the copper variant. Start with an overall measurement here. So measurement to the end of the knife, we're looking at just under 7 inches here, looking at about 6.9, and then it does have this little tassel here, but you know, that's fine. Blade, looking at about a 3.1 inch blade with honestly like a 3, maybe 2.9 inch cutting edge there. So not too bad. Do a measurement on the blade stock thickness. This one's going to be pretty thin, I imagine. Blade stock thickness. Oh, my batteries are dying. Yeah, 80 thousandths. Definitely on the thin side there. Yeah, real thin there. Then let's do a measurement on the the weight. Sorry, my brain is lagging today a little bit. This one is going to be a little bit heavier just because it is full copper and titanium, or sorry, steel, copper and steel. So it is going to be a little bit on the heavier side here, but it's actually not too bad. Are we sure? Hold on. About 3.5 ounces. I guess that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I guess because it is a little bit of a smaller sort of thin knife. Maybe I was thinking it was going to be a little bit worse than that. But yeah, we'll do a size comparison here with the the 80-20.5 with original goat scales. Link them down below. And then the QSP Penguin. So size comparison here. So it's kind of gonna be, we are a little bit of an angle, so it's gonna seem a little bit different than it really is, but it is bigger than the QSP Penguin, and then it is a little bit smaller without the sort of leather tassel that they have attached to it. It is going to be a little bit smaller than the 20.5. Do a comparison on the blade stock thickness, or sorry, on the thickness and carry profile. So compared to the 20.5, it is definitely going to be thinner. And then compared to the QSP Penguin, it is also going to be a little bit thinner. So it's definitely not a hard item to carry. And then in terms of thickness, I mean, you know, height here, it is tiny. I mean, compared to both of these knives, it is basically nothing in your pocket. It's kind of like carrying a pen, to be honest. It is not particularly difficult to carry. This one is a liner lock, and it has crazy smooth action. I mean, there is like no resistance here. I mean, but action's good. I've definitely carried it a lot, as you can see, sort of getting this natural patina on it that I really liked. I was a little torn at first between if I wanted to, you know, like shipwreck it or something like that, but I thought at least for now, I will just let it rock its, you know, natural patina that it gains from being in and out of my pocket and the oils from my hands and, you know, such. But it's got a pretty nice patina on it, I think, so far. So this is made by Boker. It is a collaboration with Kansei. Shoot, what's his name? Kansei. I'll have to look it up again. I'm sorry. Does it say on here actually? Maybe it does not. But it is a Boker knife. It is a collaboration with a Japanese knife maker. I'm sure some of you could probably gather that based on the blade shape here, and just sort of the other elements here. But it is just a liner lock. It is, like I said, ridiculously smooth. Like there is no, it's not necessarily drop shot action, but there is no resistance. I mean, like it is just nothing, you know? So it's very, very smooth. It is, like I said, copper, both on the show side and the clip side here, with steel liners and a steel clip. The clip is alright. It's a little tight on the retention, but I mean, it's fine. It works. Like I said, there is also this sort of little leather lanyard sort of thing that they put on here. This came on the knife stock. I didn't put this on, but it does come with one already, so if that's something that you like, there is a spot for a lanyard there, if you so chose. It is not reversible carry, and it is tip up carry only, which is fine. But there are actually multiple methods of deployment here. There's this sort of strange little, you know, low profile flipper here on the back, but there is also this little teeny tiny little front flipper as well. We'll see if I can get it. It can be a little bit difficult because there's really not much to grab here, but oops, there you go. So you can also front flip it. Yeah, it is actually hollow ground on the blade here, and it is VG10 on the blade steel, so you know, pretty decent for what it is, because it is made by Boker. Not everything by Boker is, but this one is made in China. This is one of the Chinese Bokers, but it's fine, you know. I mean, I don't have any real concerns with it. I think this was like 60, maybe $70 when I bought it, so definitely not bad, I would say, for the price, and what you're getting here. I really like it. The access to the liner lock is also really great. There's a, you know, nice cutout there for you here, if you know, so it's no issue at all to get to that liner, and it feels really good. There's no jimping on the liner, which I think is fine. You don't really need it most of the time, I would say. There is jimping on the top of the blade here, though. So, you know, you definitely can, you know, get right up there. There is no choil there, though. That's probably one thing I would say. I wish there was a choil, or at least something, because there's not really even a sharpening choil, so you are going to eventually develop a little bit of a smile on this blade, but it's fine. I don't know, it's okay. It'll take a little bit of use before that really happens anyways. I guess you could call this like a, I guess like a drop point blade, maybe. It almost looks a little reminiscent of like a katana. This was at one point featured on Metal Complex's channel many years ago, and I believe he said that it looked like it had antenna, like a rollie pollie. I think he called it a rollie pollie katana front flipping knife or something like that. I'll insert a clip here of what he said exactly, but
That's bizarre. Almost looks like antenna on a roly poly. That's interesting. Okay. It does work really well, though. It's a bit sharp, but it does work. I mean, this is a light switcher, dedicated light switcher for sure. Can you front flip it? Oh yeah, there's a little nub there that'll allow you to front flip it. So there you go. Okay, it's a front flipper mini katana roly poly knife, made out of copper. That's cool. If you like the rectangular thin profile, I mean that.
yeah, I think it's a pretty cool knife, honestly, and especially for the price. I mean, there's nothing too crazy going on with it, I would say. And oh, I just noticed you actually can snag your finger on the very tip of the blade there. I don't know if that's gonna. You can actually snag it just a little bit. I mean, I don't think it'll be an issue, really, but I did just snag it just a little bit there. So something to consider, I would say. But as I was saying, there's nothing really crazy going on with it. I mean, it functions super well. It is a hollow ground. It is a little tiny knife. I don't really love using the term, but you know, I guess you could say it's like a gentleman's carry sort of knife. It's real thin. It's not gonna scare, you know, Meredith in the office if you pull this out and, you know, cut an apple or something with it. I think you'd probably be okay. Which is still crazy though, because in some countries this is technically illegal because it locks open, which is also silly. But it is what it is. I don't think I have anything more to say about this though. I mean, it's pretty standard, pretty simple. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe because I'll be posting more videos here. And let me know what you think down below about this knife. You know, do you have any Boker knives? Do you own the Nori? You know, there are a couple different versions of this as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.